The Scary Movies were hit or miss, but I'm so excited for Scary Movie 6 for one specific reason. While the Scary Movie franchise was never well received by critics, it became a fan favorite and isn't done parodying the latest horror films just yet. The cult favorite franchise, created by the Wayans brothers, is officially coming back in 2026, with the release date of the Scary Movie reboot confirmed for mid-June. Not much about the cast has been revealed, but Ghostface will make his return as the villain, continuing his iconic legacy on screen. Production has yet to kick off, but with a release date already planned, updates should come before the end of the year. Previous installments of the Scary Movie franchise have parodied significant horror movies/franchises such as The Shining, Scream, and Saw. Ghostface's return may lead to more original cast members, such as Anna Faris, coming back as well, something Scream 7 seems to be doing. With a 13-year gap between Scary Movie V and the upcoming Scary Movie 6, there's a lot of material to work with. It remains to be seen how much of it will be utilized, and if this reboot will be a one-off or the jumpstart the franchise needs. Scary Movie 6 is happening at the right time after so many horror successes. Horror movies have been stealing headlines recently, with movies like Longlegs and The Monkey drawing rave reviews from critics. The Substance, a body horror film, was even nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars, becoming the 7th horror movie to ever be nominated for an Academy Award. Despite losing to Anora, The Substance's run through award season gave horror movies a spotlight they don't often get. With a horror renaissance taking place, now is the perfect time for Scary Movie to make its grand return. While Silence of the Lambs remains as the only horror film to win an Oscar for Best Picture, The Substance stands out as one of the best films of the year, horror or otherwise. Scary Movie 6 will enter theaters at a time where the horror genre is at its peak. While Silence of the Lambs remains as the only horror film to win an Oscar for Best Picture, The Substance stands out as one of the best films of the year, horror or otherwise. Both big and small-budget horror movies have been doing well at the box office, proving that audiences still have an appetite for horror. With the addition of Scary Movie's signature comedy, the upcoming reboot should easily add to the genre's success. Scary Movie 6 will have plenty of horror movies and franchises to parody. Scary Movie operated best when parodying what was popular at the time of its release. Indie horror franchises like Terrifier and the Pooniverse have developed cult followings due to their extreme plots and commitment to gore. Scary Movie 6 can lean into those aspects, bringing an indie feel to a bigger budget film with a similar extreme concept. By taking these independent concepts and making them mainstream, Scary Movie can bring even more attention to them, providing a boost for the independent film community. Having already tackled Chucky and Saw, Scary Movie 6 could parody M3GAN, completing its trifecta of horror dolls. M3GAN 2.0 is slated to release this year, potentially giving Scary Movie 6 even more material to work with. As the horror genre has boomed, the catalog of horror characters has continued to grow, giving Scary Movie 6 hundreds of options to parody. As more updates roll out across production, hopefully some of their inspiration will be shared along the way.